Imagine today if someone told you that you could remove the usual fret and worry of office work and convert it into a positive pleasure with just a new desk. One that could change your life with a place for everything and everything in its place. Once you have arranged and classified all of your books, papers, and files, you realize at once you are the master of your domain. That was the marketing strategy for the Wooton Desk Company. When the Wooton desk was first developed, it was cutting-edge Victorian technology, which was seen as the new and improved way to help maintain office work, especially with the invention of the typewriter and the fountain pen. Paperwork was at an all-time high. The Wooton desk originated in Indianapolis, Indiana, by William S. Wooton, where in 1870 the furniture business was flourishing. Wooton's furniture-making career started when he was granted a patent for his school desk in 1868. This quickly morphed into making desks. His desks were first offered in 4 grades: ordinary, standard, extra, and superior. The cabinet desk was a take on the professional cabinets that had been used by apothecaries and dentists between the 17th and 19th centuries, each of which needed many small drawers. The most decorative elements in Wooton's desk seem to have also been inspired by the elaborate secretary desks owned by European nobility and wealthy estate owners. The 1876 catalog stated that the exterior was made of black walnut, polished French veneers, and rich carvings, contrasted with black and gold, according to the grade. Pine, poplar, maple, holly, and satinwood were also listed as raw materials. The hardware was made expressly to suit the requirements of each part, and was made of ornamental Berlin bronze, real solid bronze, or gold enameled. Wooton's office secretary, patented in 1874, featured 110 letterboxes and cubbyholes to contain the businessman's important papers and tools of correspondence. You could reach everything from a seated position. When the workday was done, the sides of the desk could swing shut and could be locked securely. This complete office in a desk even had a letter slot for notes and mail delivered after hours. Wooton sold desks to many titans of industry such as John D. Rockefeller, Joseph Pulitzer, and Charles Scribner. Many of the businessmen wanted the desk to show that they had good taste. They didn't necessarily use the desk for their actual business and correspondence, but rather as a trophy piece that made a statement about his station in society. While Wooton made more than just the flagship Wooton desk design, it remained their most popular desk, but they also produced a rotary desk. It was a desk designed with rotating pedestals that revealed more nooks and cubbies. The company was producing about 150 desks a month. They were so busy they refused custom orders. Wooton claimed that they had no time to customize these desks due to the demand, but they did make exceptions for high-profile clients like Ulysses S. Grant and Queen Victoria. Apparently, Queen Victoria had commissioned a fancy inlaid desk for her regal correspondence. Wooton's desks were soon nicknamed the King of Desks, and they used this slogan often. Many companies copied the desk, and some were called the Queen of Desks. There was also a version of the desk for the Victorian woman. It was of great importance for a Victorian home to run efficiently. This was a virtue highly prized by a woman of status, and this desk offered the Victorian woman everything she needed to help keep her household matters in order. Wooton desks started at about $90 and would go up to $750, which is the equivalent of $1,500 to $12,000 today. They were expensive, but they sold like hotcakes. Despite the success, the company was beginning to experience financial difficulties in the fall of 1876, stemming from mismanagement during the company's rapid growth. Even the introduction of the more modest rotary desk could not reverse the downturn. As with most successful products, imitations were being made at a lower price, some manufactured by former Wooton employees. This began to siphon off business. Unfortunately, the Wooton desk was about to become obsolete. as it no longer fit into the new way of the more efficient office. The rapid industrialization and the widespread adoption of mass production in the late 1800s changed the way offices were run. The vertical filing system invented in 1898 revolutionized record-keeping in all venues of society. Vertical file cabinets were now the norm. The need for small cubbies to hold paperwork was a thing of the past. At some point between 1876 and 1880, Wooton severed his ties with his company and moved to Danville, Indiana, to become a full-time minister. He remained a clergyman until his death in 1907. The Wooton Manufacturing Company itself suffered a devastating fire in the early 1880s, and their insurance only covered about 20% of the losses. By 1885, the company was no longer listed in the Indianapolis City Directory. Now that we have almost all of our files on our laptops, I think it's time to bring back these beautiful desks. With all the little cubbies, there's plenty of places to put your extra hard drives. Should you be lucky enough to find one, you can expect to pay anywhere from $25,000 to $250,000, depending on design, age, and condition. It might be out of my budget, but I'm definitely going to be looking. Happy hunting! Thank you for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed learning about the Wooton desk. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and you can find us on all the platforms. And we'll see you next time here on Another Vintage Day.